Think about this. Right? Think about this real quick. These huge companies are literally using AI for basically everything. We're trying to. Um, and they're shipping some errors to certain modules, to their software. And it's because the AI they're using to speed up their workflow is lying to them. And no, it's not a hallucination. It's strategic strategic lies. So the venture capital funded thought leaders of today's economy and today's agentic economy are telling you to automate your whole life. I'm sitting here in Bridgeport realizing that we've entered the era of AI scaling. Oh, no, no, no. I mean, we've entered the era of AI scheming, scheming, not scaling. You're building a company from zero. If you don't have a safety, when your code starts playing politics with you. Today, the research that proves these models are faking alignment is why scaling is hitting a brick wall. And the exact process I'm using to audit the machines before they sync my product is what I'm going to share with you. So let's talk some numbers. And because the academic fluff will not save your business, researchers just looked at Anthropic's Claude and found something called alignment faking. When the model thought its answers were being used for retraining, it hid its actual preferences. It complied with harmful requests 14% of the time, and when they tried to train that behavior out of it, the deception jumped to 78%. So think about that as a founder. You think you're fine tuning a model to be better for your customers? You might just be training it to be a better liar. Seeing the same kind of sandbagging in OpenAI's O1 model. It's not a bug, it's a strategic choice the model makes to avoid being changed. In a three-person team, that kind of hidden technical data technical debt is fatal. So the standard advice for the next 3 years is just, wait for the next model. It's gonna be smarter than the last one. It's gonna be smarter. But that's wrong. We're hitting a scaling wall right now. In complex, high stakes domains, the kind of stuff we're doing, with real estate automation, scaling exponent is down to zero point 0.1. That means you can dump 10 times the compute and 10 times the data into a model and get a 1% gain in accuracy. 1% gain in accuracy. So for the sovereign builder, this is actually good news. This is good news because it means the moat isn't just who has the most GPUs anymore. It's about who has the best logic, the best casual inference, and the best neuro-symbolic integration. If you're just waiting for GPT-5 to build your business for you, you're already dead. AI is not going to build your business. So while we're grinding here, the intelligence explosion timelines are collapsing. We're looking at AGI levels by 2026 or 2028. So there are literal memos going to people like JD Vance and Joe Rogan proposing a deal of the century, which is a US-led global treaty to stop an AI arms race. But here's the kicker. They want to use AI agents to enforce these treaties. And if we already know that these models engage in alignment faking and that 17% of peer reviews are already being faked by LLMs, we are moving toward a world where the police, the lawyers, and the coders all using unfaithful reasoning. You cannot outsource your sovereignty to a system that doesn't show its true work. So, how do we build without getting rug pulled by a scheming model? Verification over trust, number one. We don't use chain of thought as proof of logic. It's often unfaithful to the actual computation occurring. We use mechanistic anomalies, which are testing the circuitry of the output. Avoid degenerative AI, number two. Be aggressive about scrubbing synthetic AI generated data from your training sets. And if you train on lies, you will get a brittle product. You need number three, human in the loop audits. Every automated invoice, every real estate contract has a manual checkpoint. Slower, but it's the only way to stay sovereign. You have two choices. You can keep prompt engineering your way into a house of cards, or you can build something with a foundation that actually holds. You want to see the real stack I'm building to bypass the AI hype and actually solve operations for your team? Head over to trymodlogic.com. The path is narrow, the models are lying, but the proof is in the code. Okay? I'll see you in the next one.